Have you ever had a strange feeling that someone was thinking about you at the exact moment you were thinking about them? Almost like an invisible thread was gently pulling at your heart. If this message has found you today, I don't believe it happened by chance. There is a reason your attention was drawn here. The energy surrounding this reading feels incredibly emotional, almost as if someone has been carrying words inside their heart for far too long. I need you to stay with me until the end because there is one important reason this person has remained silent. And when you discover it, everything that happened between you will begin to make sense. Take a slow breath. Allow yourself to settle into this moment. This is a collective reading, so take only what resonates with your heart and gently leave the rest behind. The energy I'm feeling first is incredibly heavy, not because love disappeared, but because someone has been fighting against their own emotions every single day. They keep replaying your conversations. They remember your smile. They remember the smallest details about you that everyone else has forgotten. Even now, your name still creates a reaction inside them they cannot explain. Outwardly, they appear calm. Inside, they are anything but. For a long time, they convinced themselves that staying silent was the safest choice. They believed time would weaken their feelings. Instead, time only made them stronger. Every day without speaking to you has become another reminder of what they lost. They have tried distracting themselves. They buried themselves in work. They kept busy. They smiled around other people, but quiet moments became impossible to escape. Late at night, your memories always returned. They wonder what you're doing, who you're talking to, whether you've already forgotten them. And that thought hurts far more than they ever expected. But something happened recently, something they never expected. And it completely changed the way they see this connection. I'll reveal what that moment was shortly, because it became the beginning of everything changing. Before we get there, I need you to understand something about yourself. You've blamed yourself far longer than you deserved. Maybe you've asked questions like, was I too emotional? Did I expect too much? Was I difficult to love? The answer I keep hearing is, no. You simply loved honestly. You wanted consistency. You wanted communication. You wanted reassurance. Those are not impossible expectations. Those are the foundations of real love. Sometimes the wrong person makes healthy expectations feel unreasonable. That doesn't mean your heart was asking for too much. It only means they weren't emotionally prepared to meet you where you stood. I also sense many people watching this have carried invisible wounds. You became stronger while pretending everything was okay. You smiled while hurting. You comforted other people while wishing someone would comfort you. Spirit wants you to know something today. Your kindness has never been your weakness. Your ability to keep loving despite disappointment is actually your greatest strength. Not everyone possesses a heart like yours. And deep down, this person knows it too. That's exactly why your absence became impossible for them to ignore. They've started comparing everyone they meet to you, without meaning to. No conversation feels the same. No connection feels as peaceful. No one understands them the way you once did. For the first time, they're realizing your value after experiencing life without your presence. And that realization is becoming impossible to silence. Here's where the energy becomes much stronger, because there is something they haven't told anyone, not even their closest friends. And once I reveal it, you'll finally understand why they're preparing to return. Now let's reveal what changed everything. The moment didn't happen during a conversation. It didn't happen because someone gave them advice. It happened in complete silence. One ordinary evening, they found themselves thinking about you again. At first, they tried to push the memories away like they always had. But this time, something felt different. For the first time, they stopped blaming the situation and started blaming themselves. They realized they had been expecting you to keep fighting for a relationship that they themselves weren't fully protecting. That realization hit them harder than they ever expected. They suddenly understood something they had ignored for a long time. Love doesn't disappear because two people stop caring. It disappears when fear becomes louder than honesty. And that's exactly what happened. Fear made them silent. Fear convinced them that distance would somehow protect both of you. Instead, it only created loneliness. But wait, Spirit is showing me one more thing. There is a sentence they've been rehearsing over and over in their mind. A sentence they hope to say to you soon. And when you hear it, you'll immediately know this isn't the same person who walked away before. The energy surrounding them has changed. They no longer want temporary conversations. They don't want confusion. They don't want mixed signals. They want clarity, commitment, a genuine chance to rebuild what was broken. But Spirit also has an important message for you. When this communication arrives, Don't rush to erase your own pain. You don't need to pretend everything was fine. You don't need to say, it's okay, forget about it. Allow yourself to be honest too. Healthy relationships aren't built by ignoring the past. They're built by understanding it. This person needs to know how deeply their silence affected you, not to punish them. But so healing can finally begin. Spirit keeps repeating one message. Your self-worth must remain stronger than your longing. Love should never require you to abandon yourself. If they truly return with sincerity, their actions will prove it. Consistency will prove it. Patience will prove it. Not beautiful words alone. Because real transformation isn't heard, it's lived. Before we close this reading, there's one final message Spirit wants you to hear. The next chapter of this connection depends less on what they say and more on what you choose to accept. Don't settle for half-hearted effort simply because you've waited a long time. You deserve the version of them that has learned, that has grown, that understands your value. I truly believe this silence has changed both of you. It has taught lessons neither of you could have learned any other way. Sometimes separation doesn't happen to end a story. Sometimes it happens so two people can become emotionally ready to write a better one. Spirit shows this person standing at a crossroads. One path leads back into silence. The other leads toward honesty. For the first time, they're choosing honesty, not because someone forced them, because their heart can no longer carry the weight of everything left unsaid. As we end today's message, take a deep breath and repeat this affirmation with me. Asterisk, I deserve clear communication. I deserve honest love. I welcome relationships built on trust, respect, and emotional maturity. What is truly meant for me will find its way to me in perfect divine timing. Thank you, universe. Thank you. Thank you. If this message resonated with your heart, don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more timeless readings, and leave a comment below with the words. Asterisk, I choose love that chooses me. Until we meet again, protect your peace, trust your intuition, and remember, asterisked, the strongest love isn't the one that never falls apart. It's the one where both people finally find the courage to tell the truth.